Hello, Stampin' friends. This is Monica Gibberti with Stampin' with Monica, and I am here. Oh my golly, what an adventure. Okay, first of all, everything is crooked. I'm trying to not to get you sick because I see things they're not straight. Hello, Sharon. Welcome. Okay. So I'm here. Wow. What a week or whatever it was. But anyways, good evening, everybody. This is Monica Gibberti with Stampin' with Monica, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Stafford, Virginia. And I'm coming to you tonight. That is Wednesday, November 5th at 7:38. I'm a little bit late than my usual time because, as you will know or might not know, I've had some major renovation done in my house, and my studio is all discombobulated. So I have the bare necessities right here, and everything else is spread out throughout the basement. And I had contractors today. They're going to be here tomorrow, so we're not done yet. But anyways, I'm here to have some fun because it's been quite a week or 2 weeks or whatever you want to call it. So tonight we are focusing on the, let's say if I remember, this is a brand new online exclusive product suite, and is called, I think it's Brush with Beauty suite collection that includes this beautiful pack of designer series paper. You see some of the patterns here because I've been working. I did some swaps a little bit like last week, and this week we're focusing our class on this beautiful suite. So designer series paper. This is a beautiful embossing folder that is included, and then we have new product. So let me see if I get all my dies and stamp set. So the stamp set, this is the new way Stampin' Up! Is selling, or this is the new way that we have stamp sets. So they're all photopolymer. They're in these envelopes, and when you open it, let's say this is what I did with mine. Okay, so I try to have the images both here, but they're photopolymer. They stick. They come to, I don't know if I have a brand new one to show you, but you put, so this is all photopolymer, and this is how they come. Okay, I was thinking if I had the new one, but this is the Petal of Beauty bundle that has the images, and I lost the main envelope. Oh, right here. And the dies that coordinate. So Petals of Beauty dies goes with the Petal of Beauty photopolymer stamp set. And while you're here, I'm going to grab all the dies and put it back where they belong. So you know that I take a piece of, this is a magnet, those that you put in front of the vents. And we're gonna put what it belongs in here. Where are my dies? Right there. So this is all the beautiful flowers that they go in here. As you can see, this is in a smaller version of the actual dies. Let me just grab all that. That is gonna go over there. Then we have all these flowers that have details, and then you'll see some of tonight in action. Okay, and we have this little fella here. And then what else do we have? These that you can cut. Okay, Obviously I had these the way they should fit, but they don't fit now, so I'm not gonna worry about too much. So that will go in there, trying. Okay, the two. It's always a puzzle to put them back together. This, and then what else? Nothing else. So these are the dies, and you can see the images right here. And it has a set of 12, okay, and these are in real life. And I'm going to try to put this one in there. Okay, let's put it back. And this is how I keep my dies. Always have that. Okay, and then we have this set of dies instead, are the one that belong to the Words of Beauty dies that are part of the set. And we have just, and you can see we have a large that die cut the outline of just, and a small. And then we have because, as you can see, I've used it. And then we have the other because. So we have a large, a medium, and then we have the detailed word. And I think I'm missing the just that is on my cutting table that I'm gonna put in here. So this fits in there, okay? Then we have this, oh, here is my just. That is going to go in this one right there. So we have a large and a medium, and then we have the detailed word, large and medium for this die, a long skinny label, and a shorter label. Okay. Hi, Nancy. And thank you, Quinn, for getting your mom on. Thank you so much. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over what is included in the suite of products. So 2 mega bundles, stamp set and dies, stamp sets and dies. Okay, just gonna go quickly. Designer series paper, this about this 3D, and then we have these beautiful, beautiful pearls. Pearls of Beauty. Obviously, everything is within the name. And here we're going. Tonight, I'm going to show you 3 of the 5 projects because I should have come on Monday, Tuesday, and tonight, but I couldn't because I didn't even have this set up. Everything was empty in here. So tonight, I'm going to do 3, and then I'll come back tomorrow to do the last 2 projects, okay? So stick with me. And I hope you enjoy the projects that I'm going to show you. Okay, let me see if you guys have a view. So let's move everything away and let's start. What we're going to do, we're going to make a first card that has these supplies. And this is kind of, so this is an online exclusive. Online exclusives. So you won't be able to see it in any of the catalogs. You just go online and you find them, okay, in the new online exclusive that they were just released yesterday. Okay, so this is a card base in Calypso Coral. We're talking about flowers here. We're breaking away from Christmas, prepping for a bit, okay? Then you have 2 pieces of Very Vanilla. Let's get back with Very Vanilla here. And then 2 pieces of the Designer Series paper. Okay. And then a strip that belongs to this one. And then a label. And then the big, I don't know how you call it, the contour. This is the medium. Then we have die cut 2 of the large dies here using the Designer Series paper. Okay, and we have the word. So we're going to start with assembling. Okay, we're going to be assembling this. We're gonna, you could use, I could have used, but I never do, the adhesive. adhesive sheet, but I can do this. A little bit of tiny drop of liquid glue there. Okay, and we're gonna put it on here because it says because. Voila. Okay, so what I think you could do is also, because we have the big word, okay, you can stamp your because, and then where we're grabbing the dies, where are the dies? The big dies that I just had here, okay? So you can stamp because, and you can stamp it, that will be in the medium. Stamp it on here. So basically this is the medium size and this is the large size. So this will be the background of this die cut if you wanted to stamp it with the word, okay? I hope this is clear. Okay, let's assemble. Oh, we need to stamp. We're gonna grab the stamp set that says because I think you're amazing. And I think you're amazing. So these are beautiful, beautiful greetings. And let me grab it here, because you're amazing. And we're gonna stamp in Mossy Meadow. So this will be a quick card, but we're using lots of the designer series paper because we need to get acquainted with this, okay? And now let's put the card together. So I'm taking one of the Very Vanilla, and I'm just going to rough the edges on it, okay? Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. Make sure to say hi. Hello Paula, hello Louise. Thank you ladies. So there we go. I'm roughing the edges with scissors. And I'm gonna go take my paper and put it down, and in good Monica's fashion, we're gonna use dimensionals. Okay. By the way, so this is the usual weekly class, online class that you can get free when you place a minimum of $50 merchandise order in my online store, okay? And then what I do, I prep all the things for you so that you can recreate these cards. I will not send you the embellishments because it will be too tedious. Your $50 will give you the supplies for all the 5 projects, 4 cards and 1 3D project. That is a cutie patootie box shipped to you. And then if your order goes over $60, then you also get the packet of the embellishment as my gift to you. Okay, so now what did I do? More dimensionals. Pretty soon I'm gonna run out in this sheet, but I'm gonna use all the bits and pieces. Okay, and we're gonna just grab here to put my trash. Okay, and so this is gonna go, this has beautiful colors. Look at that. Okay, so we have that. Now we're gonna take one of these leaves and we're gonna put, because it's me, a few of the mini dimensionals just sprinkled here and there. Okay, peel them off. So yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna be done with this reno, but we're getting close. Just in case you were wondering, we're getting close, and hopefully everything will be finished for when I get back, because I'm leaving to go to Las Vegas this coming Sunday for a Stampin' Up leadership, and I think I'm gonna and I'm leaving my husband with this mess. Well, he goes to work, so, but yeah, it could be messy. So much dust, you don't even know, you don't even realize. The dust from the drywall, from everything. And I've been sweeping for days, but hey, it's all good, all good. I'm gonna put this one right there because I think you're amazing. This is an easy peasy. Once you cut the words and you stamp your sentiment, this is an easy peasy card, because we're featuring the beautiful designer series paper, all the parts, okay? Because I think you're amazing. Okay, this is straight right there. Okay, this does not need anything extra besides the embellishments that I have here. So I'm gonna go with a small, this is a small Calypso Coral, then Crumb Cake and Basic White. And I'm gonna sprinkle one of this and one of this over there. Now for the inside, easy peasy. Taking the leaves that we have die cut, now I'm gonna put a few drops of liquid glue, okay? Just a tiny bit. No need to go all over, at least in my opinion. Then you can add as much as you want. That is gonna go down there. Okay, and then we're gonna grab this designer series paper. We're using the opposite side. And we're gonna put it on here to finish it up. Look how stinking cute this is. And we're gonna go there, 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 and there. We're gonna put it inside here. Oh my golly, I just did a boo-boo. I'm gonna clean it. Okay, and this is your first card. Like it because it can sit like that. There. What do you think? Isn't this cutie patootie? I think it's beautiful. Love all these colors here. Okay, card number one. Now, card number two is a fun fold. And we're grabbing these supplies, okay? And we're going to, oops, we need these. Yes. So I'm going to show you what I did die cut, if I have all of them. So these are the die cuts. This is the piece of designer series paper. We have the insert, and look at these pieces. So, as I showed you before, we have detailed die cuts as well as the full, right? Now, please know that these do not match. So don't try to match them up because they're not matching. They're designed like this. Then we have two vellum of the wide leaves, and then we have the detailed leaves in mossy meadow. Then we have two panels of old olive that have been embossed with the embossing folder that I showed you right here. Okay, so let's start with folding the card. This is another 4 1/4 by 11, but this time we're gonna go this way. So we're gonna make sure that I need to make more fun folds. And this is an easy one, Nancy, easy peasy. Easy peasy. Okay, so see, you score 2 3/4 and 2 3/4, and that is your fold. And then we're gonna put these panel down. So I just put my glue away. Hello, Cynthia. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us and for sharing the video. Thank you so much. And she's watching us from North Dakota. Good. Yes, you're getting me because I'm here later than usual because my life has been a little bit discombobulated with my renovation, but it's all good. We're here. Okay, so this is, okay, and you all know that I am collaborating with my friend Judy. So we design the weekly class together. Okay, so we have this. Got it? Now let's go and assemble the flowers and stamp. Okay, first let's do some stamping. I'm gonna get me, I need this, where is it? There. And I'm gonna grab the stamp set that I'm using so you can see the images. So I'm using this little fella right here, okay, from the Petals of Beauty stamp set. And then I'm using You're a Great Friend from the Words of Beauty, okay? So I'm using for both. Now, we're gonna use, I'm personally, let me stamp first. Let me stamp first, and we're gonna use Petal Pink and Early Espresso. So Petal Pink, I'm going to ink and stamp on these little pieces that are die cut from here, and they're meant to be the center of the cards. And to tell you the truth, I am not too worried about matching, but look, they do match. So if you look here, there, because of they're photopolymer, so you can see through. And voila, 3 of those, and then I'm done. And I'm gonna grab this long label, and I'm stamping You're a Great Friend. So I should have a long stamp. I should. Where did I put him? I am blind as a bat. Oh, probably put it away. Yes, I put it away. Duh, right here. And I am stamping in Early Espresso. Inking. Hopefully this would be, oh, I don't have my light on here. Let's see. Because before everything was disconnected, it was, yeah. I'm putting my studio back together bits. It's not really straight, but let's pretend, okay? Let's pretend. Okay, I know you can stamp straight better than me. Okay, so we're going to put it on, and I'm using mini dimensionals behind each of the centers of these die cuts. Okay, and we're going to put it on however we think is gonna work, and I like it this way. And then I'm gonna peel this, and I'm gonna put, let's see, this is gonna go like that. And here we're gonna go like that, okay? 1, 2, 3, and then in the back of these centers, I'm gonna put another mini dimensionals If you don't have many dimensionals, these are the bombs. Okay, and now peel them off and put it on the center of the flower. Okay, this is gonna go, let me see, let me match this. I can match it there, and this can go right there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and I stamped. Yes, then let me complete my inside, and it's very easy peasy because we're just gonna put this strip of designer series paper, and this is the paper that we used to die cut the leaves from the previous card. So we're using both sides of the paper. Isn't this beautiful? Yes, it is. This goes inside. The paper is beautiful. So also you'll have to know that besides having a mess down here is that I don't have any furniture in my kitchen or living area because they are in a storage, because they replaced all my floors and drywalls and everything. But the floors are done. So pretty soon I get my furnitures back. Actually, they're gonna be back while I'm gone. Okay, now listen to me. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take this and we're gonna put it down here, okay? And if you want, I'm gonna just put a bit, just a little bit of liquid glue. Look, everything's stuck to my hand. And we're gonna put this one down like such, just to secure it. Part of this will be trimmed, okay? Then I'm gonna use this again. And this is gonna go opposite, like that. Okay, there. Then I have the 2 large leaves, and this is gonna go there. Okay, so this little fella, this part, will be trimmed because we don't need that part. Okay. And I'm gonna put it right there, and I'm going to put a dimensional, 1 dimensional on here to secure it in the middle. So I'm securing both of them. Now this looks messy, but wait, okay? Then I'm gonna take this set of flowers. Let me see, can I turn these? Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one a little bit more like such. Then this flower's gonna go up there. Okay, and I'm gonna secure it with a dimensional right there. Okay, and I think I'm gonna just trim away this part. Okie dokie. So we have that. Now we have the flowers, and this has to go here. So the idea of this card is that it will be latching, kind of. So it will be this one a little bit like that. This one will be up here like such, and actually there, and then we have this one that's gonna go across. Actually, this one is gonna be like that. Okay, so let me put this one down first because I want this to go like that. Then I can add more dimensionals. Now, because I put this one down here and I won't be able to move it, Or maybe yes. Watch me. I'm gonna roll my dimensional. And I'm gonna put it a little bit higher right there. And this one is gonna disappear. See how you can take off your dimensionals without ruining anything? You just roll it. And I just dropped one of the flowers. Let me grab it. Oh boy. I'm getting old. Okay. And that it will be like that. This way. I don't know why this doesn't. Oh my golly. There. I finally found the position. And this one is gonna be like that. And now this is gonna go right here. Like that. So they're all kind of together. So now I'm gonna take one dimensional. I'm gonna put it in the back of this. And when I decide how it's gonna go, I'm gonna press down. Voila. Okay. There. Okie dokie. Now I'm gonna take my sentiment. I'm gonna put a little strip. Never throw away your skinny edges. Okay, I'm gonna secure this. Put it down across, like such. There we go. So now let's see if we need an extra dimensional. Yes, because I need to secure it. But the important part is do not put it behind here so it's gonna close shut, okay? And we are going to grab some of this beautiful linen. Oh, this is Baker's Twine from the Baker's Twine Essential Pack. You will get just whatever you need for this card right here. And we're gonna do a double bow. So fold it in half and do this and there. So this is our double bow. Easy peasy, nice and easy. Now I'm going to trim and trim, okay? And then if I need a smaller, I can do a smaller. And because I did a boo-boo there, this is gonna go right there. I'm gonna cover the boo-boo that I did before. And so the tutorial that is included in the class, the full detailed step-by-step tutorial, will have a different picture. I will have the bow on this side, but I think it looks good is on this side, mostly because I need to cover my mess, right? So there's you go. So this is a very delicate card, and we're gonna crisscross it there, okay? Crisscross it, there we go. And now we're just going to embellish the front, and we're gonna sprinkle a few of the crumb cake embellishments. We're gonna go a large and a medium here. Then I'm gonna do another medium up there. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm gonna go small and small right there. Look at this card. What do you all think? You're a great friend. Ta-da! And then you can write whatever you want. And this is a little bit of a shutter card, kind of, and goes in there. Okay? There you go. So card number 2 is done. Let's move on to card number 3. And this is a and this time we're going to stamp, okay? We're going to show you the stamps for card number 3. And this is another fun fold, an easy peasy fun fold. Okay, look at all these pieces. So we still have a cut 4 1/4 by 11. We're gonna fold it down, okay? This is the easy peasy fun fold, the easiest that you can get. So either you fold it this way and you have it this way, okay? Or you fold it this way. And tonight we're gonna fold it in this way because we need to do a easel card. Yes, friends should like receiving something that's special. It is. So we have this. Now we have a whole panel of this beautiful paper. So I'm going to glue it down, obviously paying attention to the direction of these flowers. Nope, it's gonna go like that. So I'm going to cover the front with this, okay? And I'm gonna go and use my liquid glue, okay? It needs to stick there. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on. I could have done the creasing even after, so I want to make sure with my liquid glue that I have all the edges matching, okay? And then if you want, you can even do this to make sure that everything is glued. Then I can fold yet again, so then I get my other crease, and there we go, okay? Now, what are we gonna do? We have 2 sizes of Very Vanilla. This is the size, this is the smallest is where we're gonna stamp. This will be the inside. And to the one that goes inside, we're gonna glue down this piece of Designer Series paper. So we're bringing the same paper to the inside. And we're gonna put it like that. Okie dokie. There, turn it around. And make sure that everything is flush. And voila, done. So I can go ahead, look all the pieces, then I'm gonna show you. Go ahead and glue it to the middle, to the inside. Then we're gonna stamp and glue. Okay, so this is your inside, voila, done. And this is your front. So this is the base of your easel, okay? Now, I'm gonna stamp on here. I'm gonna stamp on this label. Okay, showed you the labels. Now, let me put together my words and I'm gonna show you. Okay, the size of these words, the detail is always the same, and as I showed you before. But the bubble or the backing, this is the medium, and we're gonna go there because we don't want lots of border around. So I am going to glue, okay? Oops, that's a lot of glue there. I'm gonna clean it up for sure. I'm gonna lift it up with, let me grab this piece here because I don't need it. I'm gonna lift it up and lift it up. And voila, done. So we have enough, yes. So leave it there, take it. I could use my tweezers, but that's okay. I'm gonna put because, and the liquid glue, I like the liquid glue because it gives me the chance to move it around. If I used the adhesive sheet, I mean, some people like it. I love my liquid glue because then it's done. There we go. Now let's do the just, and the just should have a the dot on the eye, but it's so skinny that I lost it. So we're gonna do something else to make it, see, because you have it here, there, and there. Love this font there. So I'm missing there, but we're gonna do something. Now, let's get going. Let's get going with stamping. The first, we're gonna do the easy one, and we're gonna stamp you have been on my mind. And we're gonna grab early espresso. So tonight we're using early espresso and petal pink mostly, and one time we did use mossy meadow. And I'm gonna stamp here, you've been on my mind, better than before. There we go. So this, I'm gonna put it away. And now we're gonna grab this, and I'm gonna grab my petal pink, and I'm gonna show you the stamps that I'm using. So the stamp, the Petals of Beauty, have a bold image and a detailed one. So the bold image is the image that you should stamp with a lighter color, and then the details should be with a darker color. Okay, I'm using only one color, so I'm gonna stamp off once, so then I get a lighter shade of my petal pink. And I prefer doing my detailed first, so I'm gonna go full strength, okay? And I'm gonna stamp one here, there, and I'm gonna go down here, full strength, there. Then I'm gonna do the same with the smaller flower, and I'm gonna go full strength. I'm gonna put it right there, and then I'm gonna put it down here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I could even add a little bit of this one to do the 5 there. Okay, 3 and 2, 5. Now I'm gonna take the solid, I'm gonna stamp off, and let's see if I can match it. See how easier it is, at least in my case, to fill it in. Okay, then I'm gonna stamp again here, ink it, stamp off, and then because I can see very well, let me see if I'm matching there. And voila, perfect, perfect. Now let's go with the smaller. I'm gonna ink, stamp off, and now this goes like this. It's easy to find. Voila, look at that. You don't even realize that you're stamping twice because it's easy peasy. There, see? How cute is that? And then the last one, stamp off, and then we're gonna go, where is it? Here. And voila. So all the stamping is done. And look how, because in my original sample, I stamped my solid first, and then I tried to match, but you're stamping with a darker color on a light. Instead, this is easier, at least in my case. Okay, so now we have in vellum, because there's a pack of vellum that is part of this. Oh, we have vellum now. We have vellum back, and I'm so happy that we have it. Okay, so I'm gonna go like that, and I'm gonna go like that. Let's see. I'm gonna fill in this space right there, kind of like that. Let's see. But I have a skinny ward, so oops-a-daisies. Oopsie-daisies. Don't do that to me. So what I'm gonna do is put a tiny bit of liquid glue there to secure it. And this is gonna go like that. Okay? And then I think I'm gonna do with my because is gonna go down here on top of this flower, or down here like that, and then my just is gonna be up here. Okay, so let me put down my because first, and then we're almost done with this card. This is very delicate. Okay, very, very delicate. Let me see here. Hold on. Very, very delicate, and I needed to check something in my view. Okay, where are we here? Like that. Gonna put another one right there. So peel this one all off. Are you still with me? Isn't this a cutie patootie of a card? Obviously, you can make this has to have a soft, you know, coloring, because it says you've been on my mind. Just because. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this one up here. Okay. And let's see where I can put my, I can hide this under there. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. So let's put just a bit of liquid. Oops. When I said just a bit, had to be just a bit. There we go. So I'm gonna go hide this there. And that's gonna go over there. And now I'm taking my just, and I'm gonna take dimensionals and put it down, mini dimensionals, just because. Okay, I'm gonna put under the T, or the cross of the T, and another one here. You could do with less, but since we have them, why not, right? And then we are GTG. It is another beautiful card. Okay, all peeled. So that, because we have that thing that I don't like, we're gonna cover it just because. Now I'm gonna take my card here, and I'm gonna glue it down here, and I love my dimensionals, so I'm gonna put dimensionals, and remember, this is where the adhesive will have to go. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do something on the bottom here, and then I'm sure that I'm not gluing it on the other side. Okay, because it has to stand up. Hence the easel card. Unfold. Gonna center it to the best there. So that opens up just because. And then we're gonna take You've Been on My Mind. I'm gonna make a bow with a very vanilla. Keep it as soft. Okay. Then we'll go from there. I'm gonna decide where to put it. Okay, so tomorrow I should be here at 7 o'clock if everything goes well, because I have people coming tomorrow as well. And it will be a quick, it's not gonna be this long because we have only 2 projects. Then I'm gonna do dimensionals. here and here, and we are done with that. Put this one here, center it like that, so this serves as your stop. And I'm gonna take a mini glue dot and tuck this bow under my label, put some bling bling bling, and then we are done. Okay, we are done. Tuck it under. There we go. Trim a little bit of this. Don't stick to my hands. Everything sticks to my hands. Okay, that is that. We're not done. We're missing lots of beauty. This time I'm gonna go a little bit on the bold, and I'm gonna show you the two different options. Okay, so I'm gonna go bold on this one, there and here, and then one medium, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and on this one I'm gonna do a 5th right there. No, down here. Oh no, I can do this. No, I want to do this. So the 5th is a little bit different. Okay, we're done. So this is your card, opens up, you have your little sentiment there. So this is the version, and this is the other version where we used only the crumb cake. So you could do crumb cake or Calypso Coral if you want to. Okay, and inside is that. But these are the cards. One card, two, so fun fold, and simple but stunning card. So 3 for tonight and 2 tomorrow. Okay, obviously this is a design that you can use, and as I said, make it soft depending on what you want to send, the message that you want to send, and or maybe do it colorful if it is for a birthday. But this card, this one is beautiful. I think they all are. Okay, so that is all. Hello, Fanny. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, ladies, for sticking with me and coming on, even if it was later than usual. I will see you tomorrow night. Hopefully you can join me, or you can always watch the replay of my videos on my YouTube channel. And as you know, Facebook is deleting videos after 30 days. Okay, so if you would like to watch all my videos, you can subscribe to my channel. You can find me under Monica Ghiberti or Stampin' with Monica. And then I have, I don't remember, 200, 300 videos, different classes, and there you can just take inspiration. And that is all. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.